Hey guys, welcome back to another video again. Oh yes, today we're going to be watching a movie from the Bright Lights. You don't know the Bright Lights? Then I'll show you. I mean the Bright Side. And today we're going to be watching what happens if the sun never sets. Okay? Today we're going to read it. Yes. Yeah, it never sets. You see a lot of videos when like, see this one? Okay. Now let's watch it.
Neutralia. Where's up?
Oh my gosh, how did it end up there? So let's watch it now.
From our What Keeps Us Up at Night department comes this question. Are you one of us? A curious soul who can't live without asking yourself all kinds of deep, thoughtful, or even crazy hypotheticals? Like, why do birds fly? What if the sun never set?
Yeah, that's what
Where
we're
did Rocky
talking
Road
about
ice
right
cream
now.
get its name?
So now guys, we're talking about what happens if the sun never
Anyway,
sets.
why don't we try to figure out the one about the sunset thing? All right. So, if the sun doesn't look as if it's going to set anytime soon, and it's probably already several days, I'm guessing the planet has probably stopped spinning. And this leaves us with all kinds of
Wait, it
disturbing
actually will
notions.
stop spinning?
The first thing you would feel if Earth stopped spinning would be a mighty jerk. No, not me. Another mighty jerk. Our planet rotates at a velocity of 1,037 miles per hour. That's twice as fast as the average speed of a commercial jet, and how quickly rumors spread on Twitter.
Ooh.
Since you rotate along with the planet and everything else on it, you don't notice this at all.
What?
Now, imagine this. A car is flying down the highway at top speeds, and then the driver suddenly slams on the brakes.
Oh my
What's going to
gosh.
happen? Everything and everybody inside the car will be thrown forward. And the passengers are lucky if they're wearing seatbelts.
Ooh.
But you wouldn't have a seatbelt on if Earth stopped spinning. That's why you, along with billions of other people, would fly into the air at 1,037 miles per
Are
hour.
you serious?
That's incredibly fast.
crazy.
But even this speed is still not enough to launch you into space. That's why, unfortunately, you'll only be flying over the surface of the planet
What?
until you hit something,
Oh my gosh.
going at 1,000 miles an hour. Now, the fact that Earth has stopped spinning would mean nothing for the atmosphere, which would keep moving for a while.
What?
This would make for winds and waves that you've never seen before,
That's
even on
crazy.
TV. These gusts and
My
tsunamis
gosh.
would wreak massive destruction by wiping away buildings and cars, playgrounds and trees.
Playgrounds and
But you know
trees?
the worst thing that would happen?
What would
The winds
happen?
would damage and erode the Earth's
Oh
crust.
my gosh. It's
Then,
destroying
any
the
break
crust?
in Earth's spinning would mess up gravity.
What?
As a result, your down after the planet stopped
Wait,
rotating
we're going to be
would feel like it was at a
down?
38-degree angle from the
believe it.
previous vertical down. And it
my
would knock
gosh.
down the rest of the buildings and vertical constructions. Are we having fun yet? Right now, the Earth's spin creates a force that keeps oceans in place. If the Earth stopped, all the water in the seas and oceans would head toward the poles. There would be one massive supercontinent around the equator, with the South and North Poles having turned into oceans. Many countries, such as Canada and Greenland, and a big part of Europe and Asia, would go underwater.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Also, without rotation, the dark side of our planet would be freezing, while the bright side would be boiling.
Oh my
The
gosh.
constant sunlight would heat the planet until the temperature rose above boiling at 212 degrees
My
Fahrenheit.
goodness.
The central supercontinent at the equator would get the most heat. As a result, rivers and lakes would boil away.
Oh my god,
Thus, any
volcanoes?
semblance of life would remain only along narrow strips of land near the
my.
coast. But wait, there's more. Earth stops spinning, its gravity doesn't function anymore,
That's true.
and the next thing you have, should you survive this so far, is there's no atmosphere,
Yeah,
which
that's
is
true.
usually kept in place by the planet's gravitational force. You
Yes.
probably know that the atmosphere protects the planet from cosmic radiation.
Wait, the
That's why the
radiation, right?
consequences of losing the atmosphere would be, shall we say,
Bad.
Our beautiful green planet would turn into a lifeless lump
Oh my
of rock.
gosh.
You and I would just be
Happiness.
lifeless lumps.
Wait, Ruby Life is...
Well, that's a pretty scary scenario. Lucky for you, it's highly unlikely to happen. And even if it did,
The
it would take
Earth-
Earth around 1.9
So it would take 1.9 trillion years until that will exist.
Trillion years to stop existing. So, you have plenty of time to tackle that to-do list
And
or
watch the
binge
bright
watch
side.
Bright Side videos.
For 5
But hold
minutes.
on. This isn't the only catastrophic scenario that pops up in
The
my
sun?
head at night.
What is the
What
sun
about
doing?
this? What if the sun suddenly turned into a black hole?
Oh, the black
Would
hole.
our planet get sucked inside and disappear? Well, research indicates this won't happen. It turns out that the sun isn't big enough to turn into a black hole.
Yeah, that's true.
It's huge, all right, but a star needs to be 10 times bigger than the sun to finally collapse into a black hole.
So big.
And even if the sun managed to get the status of a black hole, it'd be a itty-bitty one, just 4 miles across. So that means the gravitational force of this baby black star wouldn't exceed its current amount. The sun wouldn't contain more matter than it has now, and it wouldn't move closer to the planets.
It won't.
So Earth wouldn't get sucked inside, and we're all relieved.
That's good.
Only there wouldn't be this warm ball of light in the sky anymore, and the planet would freeze. Ice would cover its surface. The atmosphere would fall on the planet
gosh.
as liquid cold rain, and the world would turn into one huge freezer. But at least your
We
lemonade
will
would stay
turn into a
cold.
freezer and die.
Okay, but wait. What if a stray black hole
Oh
entered the solar
my
system?
gosh.
Would it be able to swallow the
That's
Earth?
crazy.
Don't I really need to get some sleep? Although the black hole would be thousands of times smaller than
Yeah,
Earth,
that's true.
its mass would be that much greater.
Wow.
You wouldn't see the approach
Seriously?
of the black hole, but you might notice our
Oh my
neighboring planets
gosh.
disappear
All
one
of them
by one.
disappeared.
You'll also notice your neighbors
Wait,
disappearing
what?
too.
Our neighbors will disappear?
Hey Bob, where'd you go? As soon as the black hole reached the asteroid belt
Oh
between
my
Jupiter
gosh.
and Mars, Earth
Seriously?
would already start to feel its gravitational
What, it
pull.
will?
It would begin to tear the
Oh my
planet
God.
apart, causing volcanic super eruptions and catastrophic
my
earthquakes.
gosh.
Even before the black hole reached our planet, Earth would already look like an uninhabitable,
Oh my God, looks like
magma-laden chunk of rock. I am
chunk
somewhat
of
relieved by
rock.
the math that the possibility of a stray black hole devouring our planet is 1 in a trillion. Worse odds than the super lotto.
Yeah.
So, let's move to the next troublesome question. What if the sun threw up? I mean, blew up.
Blew
If
up?
it happened one day, our yellow star would turn into a much cooler red giant.
Oh my.
During this transformation,
Gosh, that's crazy.
the sun would consume Venus, Mercury, and us on Earth. At least,
Oh,
we
no.
wouldn't have to suffer for long, since the catastrophe would take no more than one day. At first, you would be oblivious to the solar explosion that just happened. It takes something like 8 minutes and 20 seconds to reach Earth. That's why, if the sun blew up, you probably wouldn't realize it for,
Oh my gosh.
let's see, 8 minutes and 20 seconds.
Crazy.
That's why I'm leaving with the dolphins before it happens. So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Oh my
If the
gosh.
sun exploded, it would shoot out a huge
Oh.
amount of very powerful energy.
Gosh.
As soon as it reached the planet, this energy would wipe out all life forms off the surface of the Earth.
Just wait, guys.
Ờ, cái hỏi ở đâu? Hả? Ông có cà pháo không? Đại声一点。新年快乐。万事如意，如意发财。好，我继续当。好的，大声一点。接红娘，接红娘，你爱你了吧？怎么样，高兄弟？
I'm sorry, Mac. I just came back from something, but now I just took a little walk. But let's continue.
Let's imagine that our planet somehow managed to survive and even keep going without light from the sun.
We get it.
Unfortunately, the leftover radiation would make sure
My
that
gosh.
nobody and nothing survived the
That's
disaster.
crazy.
Besides,
Oh my
Earth wouldn't have its
gosh.
ozone layer anymore. So there'd be nothing to protect the planet from
There's
cosmic
nothing.
radiation, high temperatures, and other
my
dangerous
gosh.
stuff coming from space. Well, there's no way to spin this to a happy ending, is there?
No.
As you can see, it's in our best interest to keep the sun safe.
Yeah, that's true.
But what if a gigantic comet crashed into our star?
Oh my.
Would the sun suffer from such a collision? Would you like to lock me up in the garage now? Now, first of all, to reach the sun's lower atmosphere, the comet needs to be not just massive, but really massive.
Whoa!
If a comet was big enough and it happened to pass close to the sun, the star's gravity would catch it and accelerate its steep fall up to 373 miles per second.
That's silly.
As a result, the comet would get flattened like a pancake before it even reached the lower atmosphere. A few minutes later, the comet would explode and release X-rays and ultraviolet radiation. It would look as if a bomb was blown up on the sun. With a gigantic comet, the collision might even cause sunquakes in the solar atmosphere.
Quicks?
But, according to scientists, people wouldn't feel even the slightest echo of this
At
event.
least that's not
So
real.
I guess there's no point in worrying about this scenario. Alright, I feel better now. No more doom and gloom until tomorrow night. Hey, do you have any other what-if questions left unanswered?
So guys, that's the end of the video. If you have an awesome day, see you next time for another video. Yes, and make sure to hit the bell and the notification bell. Yeah. I didn't mean bell, I meant notification bell. And also hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome day. See you in the next video, guys.